Good afternoon. I'm here with Alan Flood. He is a mortgage broker and he's with the Loan Factory. And I'm going to ask Alan some questions just about what's going on in today's market. Mortgage applications have decreased in 2024 and 2025. What are some of the main reasons for that? What do you see that is happening and why people are not actually applying for loans?
The reason is the high interest rates. Everybody's scared to get into the market because the rates are high. What they don't realize is this is creating the best market buying opportunity that's happened in the last 15 years. The prices are way down. You purchase today, you wait 4 to 5 years, whatever it takes for the rates to go back down again, the prices will go right back up again, and you'll be sitting there with a lot of equity and be able to refinance at a much, much lower rate. You'll be way ahead of the game. As far as the applications go, it's going to stay this way. People are afraid. They shouldn't be afraid. They should be taking advantage of this. They won't get this opportunity again to buy at this low price. You can always adjust the interest rates. You can never adjust the price you pay.
I agree with you on that. And we're facing a little bit of a problem here in Ormond and Daytona and Flagler. And that's with the absorption rate. It's basically we have so much inventory, we have 9 to 12 months of inventory. So it would take 9 to 12 months to get rid of it all. So there is a lot on the market. And thank you for giving us that insight. So Alan, the National Association of Realtors forecasts 7 to 12% of an increase in home sales for 2025. What is your opinion about that?
Well, their opinion has to be positive, I believe. I have a hard time believing that there's going to be 7 to 10% increase in buyers. The sellers are loading up. They just keep piling on. There's already 9 months worth of inventory. It's a buyer's market. I don't believe the increase in mortgage applications will come to fruition. The prices will keep going down. The buying opportunity will stay extremely good. That's my opinion.
Well, thank you for your opinion, and I agree with you. And to add, I think it's going to be even harder with the condo market too, for those to sell. So that's definitely something to think about. So Alan, the 10-year bond significantly influences the mortgage rates as they tend to move in the same direction because both compete for investor dollars in the market, with the mortgage rate usually sitting slightly higher than the 10-year Treasury yield with the spread between the two. Where do you see the 10-year bond going in 2025? Where do you think that's going to go?
I think you're right. The public believes that it has something to do with the Fed rate, which is wrong. It's totally dependent on the 10-year bond. The 10-year bond is dependent on the inflation rate, the federal government spending activity. So for me to give you an exact answer where they're going, nobody knows that. If the inflation comes down, the spending comes down, the interest rates will come down. The price of the houses will go up. So it's anybody's guess at this moment what the government's going to do. So you just have to watch. I cannot predict. I don't think there's a man alive who, if he does, he's lying. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
And I guess that goes back to the first question we talked about when you mentioned how interest rates are high and it's a good time to buy, and vice versa. If interest rates go down, then that's going to give more leverage, and then people are going to spend money, and then the price of the house overall will go up. Yeah. So Alan, how much influence does the president have on interest rates? How does this work? And being a mortgage broker, can you give us a detailed explanation of this?
It really keeps going back to the same parameters. If the inflation goes up because of government spending or tariffs or raising the prices, the interest rates are going to go up. If the government doesn't spend and cause excess purchasing and inflation comes down, the interest rates will come down. So the government has a lot more influence over the interest rates than the Fed, because the Fed could lower the rates. Even the last time they did, they lowered the rates and the mortgage rates went up. That gives you an indication of their ability to influence mortgage rates. They can't. It's all based on the 10-year bond.
Thank you for that insight. So, Alan, with everything that's going on and what we talked about, what is your opinion? What do you think Jerome Powell is going to do with interest rates this year?
I believe that he's going to leave them the same or actually raise them. And I keep going back to the inflation. He's going to raise them if inflation goes up. That's my opinion.
Thank you. So, Alan, thank you again. This is Alan Flood. He's with the Loan Factory. If you need help with getting loans, questions, he is here to help you out. He is local and available anytime, so give him a call.